Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's stream. How are we doing today? I'm here for my mod duties. I'm so glad that you are here, Nian. It's always good to see you. Let me pull up YouTube very quickly, just to make sure that stream is running well. Where's my stream? There's a channel. Gentlemen, well, I was not expecting it to be on. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. I guess I'm thinking about making Minecraft lore. It's actually consuming me. I have been thinking about it too, in all honesty. Specifically with the Soulcrafter stuff, I've been plotting and just doing stuff. But how are we doing today? Let me make sure that I get the right screen. Is the camera gonna work? All right, the camera works. How's everyone doing today? It's Music Monday, but on Wednesday. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have anything prepared, like, officially wise, so I think today what we're gonna do is we're just gonna be doing more covers. Why is that? That's a good question. I'm so glad that you guys asked that. You guys are smart cookies. Let's go over what's been happening in the first 14 days of the year. I have an indie series, an animated indie series that I am working on, that I cannot go into the specifics of, but that's currently on like the most forefront of what I'm doing right now. And I can't share it just yet. I'm still working on stuff, and I need to get stuff like starting to be submitted. I believe I have a deadline of next Sunday, so I do need to get on that. But with that, hi cutie, welcome on in. But with that, I also have a tournament that I'm writing music for, so that's project number 2. On top of that, I have 2 other projects that people have reached out to me for. So that's 4 projects in total, and I'm currently in discussions for a 5th project, which is absolutely a lot. It's a lot of projects for the beginning of the year. Holy crap. So my plate is kind of booked right now. and it's with a ton of a ton of projects. But also, that's not even the final like extent of what I've been doing. I've been applying left and right. Is my project on that list? Yes, it is one of the projects that I was reached out to. Neon reached out to me for music for a project, and I said I would be down to do it. So I'm still working on that. I'm still like getting like the source material prepped and getting like stuff like in motion for that. But this animated series is sort of taking the forefront of my attention right now. So I kind of need to be on the on top of that. But of course, I got to spread out my time across all these projects. So that's what we're doing. That's sort of the music side of things. The content creator side of things, I've been applying stuff left and right. We're also working on Hytale and getting a bunch of content pushed out for that. We're also working on generally being live more. So like, I don't know how long the stream's gonna be. Usually Music Monday streams go on for like an hour and a half. This one might go on for 3 or 4 hours. And I need to I'm locking in this year. Keep in mind, this is all on top of a 45 hour long work week. So, and on top of having a life, on top of trying to balance the work side of things and the the leisure side of things, because my balance is incredibly off, and we wrote a song about that called Perfectly Imbalanced. Okay, so what are we doing tonight? Having a life? That's not very poggers of you. More lives? You guys, please. I swear I have a life. People might say I don't. Don't ask Bug. Bug will say I don't have a life. But I do. I do have a life outside of stream. I have family, I have friends, and I need to make sure that I maintain my sanity. On top of that, I also have a mental state to keep to keep in balance, and that hasn't been going well recently either. But we're pushing past that because there's stuff that needs to happen. There's also a sleep schedule that I need to maintain that has also been getting pushed to the side because stuff has to happen. So there's a lot of stuff on the docket. There's a lot of stuff on the docket. If I wrote it all out and I explained to you the timeline, if I showed you the timeline of everything, I'd be cooked. You guys would look at me like I'm insane, because frankly, that's where we are right now. Okay. Today, yeah, we're going to be doing music. I wanted to take a look through the covers, songs to cover, because we were working on a Damocles cover last. I ruined my sleep schedule last week or 2 weeks. I need to eat. Yeah, Cutie, you do need to eat. That is very important. Also, yeah, I get that. I truly understand the fact that sleep schedule is ruined. I have not been sleeping well for the past like 2 weeks. It's been such a nightmare trying to get any sleep, and I don't know why. Actually, no, I do know why. But it's just like such a pain that like I need to sleep. I want to sleep, but my mind is literally vibrating at a frequency that my brain rattles at, and it's like I toss and I turn it, and I just can't like quiet it down. So it's me. Yeah, no, it's literally me. I'm having a lot of he's just like me for real. Hang on, actually I'm gonna add chat to this screen because it's a temporary screen. We don't have any assets. What am I looking for? Browser source. Chat box. Hooray. Congrats, you guys get to go right there. I'm mentally stable, I swear. I just feel weird when I wake up. So the thing is, I recently have been really hating sleeping. I have, like, not been getting quality sleep, and frankly, to just put it out flatly, I have a lot of nightmares. And on top of that, I'm also a bit of an insomniac. So getting to sleep is a real problem as well. I stayed up till 7 a.m. yesterday playing Hytale. Bro, I can't sleep at all. Also, my Minecraft lore is killing me. I spent a lot of yesterday playing Hytale. Like, even after stream ended, I spent way too much time on Hytale. Will I be playing Hytale again? Absolutely. Tonight, or at least within the span of the stream, probably not. We got work to do. As much as I would love to. And also, I want to play with people. So, but yeah. So that's the 411 on everything that's been happening recently. The lore, if you will. 4 projects, potentially 5. One's currently getting sorted out. We might be having something start up soon. I'm not going to talk about that just yet until I get it confirmed, content-wise. Before I wake up, I have a dream with my best friends, and when I wake up, I'm sad they're not there. Yeah, I get that, cutie. I've been having dreams like that recently, too. I log all my dreams. All the dreams I remember, I have an app on my phone with a passcode on it that I write them all down in. It's like a journaling app. And I'll write, like, the mood, the general, like, how I woke up feeling after that. And a lot of it's not been good. I will not lie. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking through the songs to cover because I want to see if there's something that like catches my eye. I know we have a ton of Sleep Token covers in the works. I don't want to do Sleep Token right now. What can we do? What's a good song that we could do? There's some 21 Pilots in here. There's Just Pretend by Bad Omens. Alec Benjamin. I don't know if I can... In all honesty, I don't know if I can sing Alec Benjamin tonight. Which is like... trying to balance that out. I had a strange dream though last night. I don't think it's good. Not really good. You want to share, cutie? You don't have to if you don't want to, but we could talk about it. We can see like what it means. I'm a firm believer that dreams have meanings. And that like if something's bothering you, a dream will tell you. I had a dream, let me see if I wrote it down. Just to see if what I had was real. Or if I'm imagining that I dreamed it. Which it would be a really weird oxymoron. Okay, so here's an interesting dream. I had a dream that I was at a place that I used to frequent a lot back before COVID hit. It was a place that was connected to like a common area that I would go to, and it was like a theater of some sorts. And even after I finished in the program, I was still there, being a helping hand for the people who ran the program. So even like I want to say like what upwards of like 15 years I spent in this building, constantly going to this building, working out of this building, like, for multiple reasons. It's a multi-purpose one. And I had a dream that it was downpouring the day that I was there, and it was current me, so I knew that I hadn't been there for a while, and all of a sudden I'm back in this place. Now I associate that place with pretty bad memories, or at least it leaves a distaste in my mouth, a pretty sour taste. And so I had a dream that I saw the building crack. I saw water start pouring through it, and like the building just started to like break and like crumble. And as much as it was downpouring, like it was typhoon like tsunami levels, typhoon hurricane levels. It was downpouring in the building, and I walked into like one of the bathrooms in order to like try and like grab a paper towel or something, or like a bucket from like the janitor's closet. But like even when I walked in the bathroom, the water had already risen to like knee height. And I had no idea why I was there. I was supposed to be setting up seating for the next performance, or for the next show that was going to be in that building, and it was just downpouring. Like ceiling was physically like buckling under the weight of the water and bursting open throughout the whole building. And then I had to like set up risers, and I went to where the risers usually are in that building, and they weren't there. So I had to call someone, and I had to be like, "Hey, where are these risers?" And they said, "We don't know. Should be in there." I'm like, "They're not." And eventually, the person I was working with said, "It is what it is," and we left. And so I want to sort of break down that dream and sort of like what I think of it, because I do think dreams have like the power of like telling you something. A dream where everything around you is falling apart. A dream where you work through the problems. It's very reminiscent of what I'm going through right now. With the fact that I am so stressed out by all these assignments. I'm so stressed out by my day job. And on top of that, I'm just not feeling the greatest mentally. So just like it was a wake-up call of like, I'm in this building and it is actively crumbling. Am I going to keep working, or am I actually going to flee? Am I actually going to leave the building to save myself, or am I going to die in the process of getting stuff done? So it was sort of a wake-up call. And I won't be taking any future projects, at least for the time being. I need to greatly decrease my workload. And yeah. The dream I had was strange because that night I was reading On the Run Again blog. That creepypasta had imagery of, well, connect the dots, I guess. Okay, interesting. Oh, hang on, wait, there's another part, hang on. It started when I was going up the stairs to my home in the front yard. I saw a plane with a logo. It looked like it was going to the school down the street. The dream was strange because that night I was reading On the Run Again blog. That creepypasta imagery of... Okay. Going up the stairs to your home in the front yard. I saw a plane with a logo. It was going towards the school. Maybe it's telling you something about like where you need to go and like where like something is for you. That'd be my guess. I'm not good at interpreting dreams. At least I'm not good at interpreting the more vague ones. I'd say the one that I had the other night that I just read out is probably one of the more direct ones. It's because I think I use a lot of my own like similes and like metaphors in my writing, in my music. It translates to my dreams, and so I will begin to understand a little bit better what exactly my dreams are and like what they're trying to tell me. Like, sorry, I'm just checking something, making sure that everything is okay. Okay. With that in mind, let's find a song to do today, shall we? Let's go and switch over to the gaming screen. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so here's our songs to cover. We've already done Melody. We released Gethsemane last night. Actually, I don't think I've talked about that yet. We should probably talk about Gethsemane getting released. Oh, I only have one tab? I only have one tab. So I released the Gethsemane cover last night because I was testing out OBS and I wanted to make sure that everything was working right. And so that was like a push. I'm like, okay, well, I gotta record something. Hey, I have this draft here. So we posted the Gethsemane cover. Hang on, put that in theater mode. I like theater mode. Yeah, I'd say it's been going well. 14 views in the last 24 hours for something that I did not even like plan to release. Yeah, I'd say it's going well. Somehow dipped down from 12 to 11. Weird. It's not really where I was. It's what I saw and what was in the blog in the first part. Yeah. all I'll say is it represented a nightmare like day for millions of people. Interesting. And you're not, and you said you're not sure how you feel about it. You said you said you don't think it's good, not really good. So I think from that it sounds like you have really mixed opinions on it. But yeah, so we released the Sleep Token cover. I'm actually pretty happy with like the music. The performance, it took me a while to get down. Once again, I've got a bit of a mental fog going right now, and I'm trying my best to work despite the uphill battle that I'm constantly fighting. And I want to be really transparent about this because a lot of the music that we are writing for the next album is very much about that mental fog and about that complex state of emotions. The idea that like your fear, your anxiety, your anger can all be personified into this one character is what I'm doing. And the general idea is this next album is going to be everything that I hate about myself. And then some other stuff along the way. It wasn't that I felt it wasn't good, but it was built off something I knew wasn't good. Interesting. Okay. I think I'm understanding. But yeah, we pushed this cover out.
Do you wanna hurt me? Do you wanna hurt me? 'Cause nobody hurts me better. Do you wanna hurt me?
Oh,
Do you
crap. I need
wanna
Audacity.
hurt me? 'Cause nobody hurts me better. Stare at the stars. Might not be other.
I do really like this part.
One might be good for your heart. Might not be good for my head.
I'm gonna switch it to this very quickly while I quickly download Audacity because I need it for something. For these covers. I just want to make sure that nothing bad shows up. Do you wanna hurt me?
Do you wanna hurt me? 'Cause nobody hurts me better.
Oh, great! It's installing every single file known to man. Fantastic. Great.
Do you wanna hurt me? 'Cause nobody hurts me better.
Also, I am still editing down the Hightail VOD from yesterday. I am clipping everything out of that. There's a lot of VST files being downloaded, specifically from FL. So that's another thing. I have been setting up stuff all week, or I guess I would say all week. For like the past 5 days, I've been doing nothing but downloading stuff. Okay, hang on. Let me go to my Twitter very quickly, because I've been sort of non-stop yapping on Twitter. Where is it? You want to know how many music files I had? So this is from my Pro Tools projects. So the project files as well as the exports. 13,652. That's how many files there were. I'm gonna go ahead and move this over here very quickly. There we go. And then for the Wise project files, so this is my game dev side of things, the amount of files, and this wasn't even the final number, but this is just where I caught it. The amount of Wise files was 22,118. That is 15 gigs that it was actively finding before even copying over. I think It ended up being somewhere around like 70,000 files in my Wise Project folder, which is absolutely insane. That is just an enormously loud number. Well, I have more on the run again lore I want to yap about. Feel free to yap about it. We're doing a lot of yapping right now. And then on top of that, hang on, where was it?
Came in like a dream, put it down like a smoke. We used to be a team, now we let each other go.
It took like 3 hours to download my instruments.
No one's gonna save me from your memories. Nothing to lose, but I would have given anything to get closer to you and all your enemies. I've got a feel of my own, and this throne didn't come.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Gun, so I got a different
it was a lot of
I
files.
still see you when the lights get low. I still hear you when I'm on my own.
You also tell that I was like half conscious while making this performance.
Bad karma, what are you afraid of? The same trauma, show me what you're made of. Cause you talk about your constant pain like I ain't got none. And I've learned to live beside it. And
my favorite
even
part.
though it's over now, I will always be reminded.
Yeah. Oh, also, and I don't think I've talked about this, but I do want. We're gonna watch it now. Broken Mirror's official music video. This is very important to the lore of Broken Mirrors. This is the start of everything, and I will explain more after the video. But I want us to watch this because there's a lot that like is shown, but little that is said. So with that, let's go and let's watch Broken Mirror's music video. Can you tell I'm stalling? So, deformed twig broke into Jerasim's house, strangled his wife, or so he thought, threatened Jerasim, got stabbed by Jerasim's wife, Tomoko, and his body was snatched. There's more. Okay. For those just tuning in that have no idea what the lore is, that's okay. That is okay.
Cannot breathe.
We'll let this play.
Can you help me? Is anyone listening? Oh, these broken lies never can be fixed. For years I've tried, but the problem still persists. As the walls all crack, as the roof comes down, I feel it all rush back. I feel I'm starting to drown. I feel my past catch up to me, telling me I'm not where I belong. It wants to set me free, wants to take me back to a place I long. As I stare at myself through broken mirrors, push my past back, 'cause I still hear her. She's the lie that I lived. I'm such a fool to lose myself, see myself through broken mirrors. Taking all this in, thinking all this through. The life I want screams at me, not for you. As I work for it, as I strive for more, I lose myself as I hit the floor. I walk the very blurry line, the line dividing up what is lie and truth. If I handed you the gun, would you trust me to say that I'm bulletproof? As I stare at myself through broken mirrors, push my past back, 'cause I still hear her. She's the poison I drank. I I'm such a fool to lose myself, see myself through broken mirrors, and it's through these mirrors that I still hear her breaking these mirrors.
I don't have the mod pack installed. I also don't know if I mopped on the server. I'm gonna refund you for that because I physically cannot do that right now. You have to get on now? I don't have to do anything.
I take all control to free myself and see myself without broken mirrors.
What do I even see rewards? Manage quests. Yeah, that is. Why are you on my timeline? Hello? Get this man off my timeline. Change time of day. I'll go ahead and reject that one just so you have your points back, Bug. But yeah, that was Broken Mirror's music video. What the hell happened? Let's talk about it. So we have two characters here. Wait, hang on. Okay, yeah, you made me realize I forgot to read out your messages, cutie. Also, I made a joke where I called Frederick / Forensic deformed twig because of his canon image. So there's some name context. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was forensic. That's good to know. Okay, wait, hold up. This is sort of really fire way. No way was Pookie bleeding in that clip. I looked away for 10 seconds. Yes. It was fake blood, mind you. Unfortunately, though, I have been bleeding a bit recently in real life. I've been boxing, and I might have gone a bit too hard one day. So now I have knuckles that are a little scabbed over. It's fine. I'll keep boxing anyways. But let's talk about what the hell happened. What is this? What is Broken Mirrors? Broken Mirrors is the start of a multi-album story of these two characters. One is called Noah the Musician, and the other is called Aaron Hano. And his name is that because it is an anagram of Noah Arona. Ah, clever. See? Clever. Pookie, don't get the band-aids, Pookie. And so this music video is the introduction of both these characters and what they both are like physically and emotionally. Well, we see that in the music video, there's easy ways to identify who these characters are. Noah the Musician is known for his attire and the way he looks. His hair is a little bit more messy. His outfit will always have a blue/teal color in it. Mainly teal, because teal is the opposite of maroon. And he will always look a little disheveled, because that is who I am at my core. That is just me having a bad day, pure, just me, Noah the Musician. On the other side of that coin, we have this character named Aaron Hano, anagram of Noah Arona. And he is known for being the emotionally numb one. He represents the anxiety, the depression, the anger and frustration. Every emotionally rich and charged situation that I've had is represented through him. And he is known for looking cleaner and wearing maroon and usually a black with it as well. Conveniently, I'm wearing an outfit that he would probably wear. And I did this because maroon is my favorite color, and teal is the opposite of that. And I wanted to specifically put maroon on what I hated. So putting something I love with something I hate. And that's creating a very interesting dynamic between me and this character that I'm creating. So we are seeing two different worlds. We are seeing two different sides of reflections right now. We have the world with Noah, and we have the world with Aaron, and we see that they both are able to see each other. They are both able to see each other through mirrors, because they are reflections of each other. They are, to put it pretty simply, they are both halves of me. It's me spliced down the middle, split into two characters, and that's these two. And over the story of these next few albums, we are going to be learning so much more about who they are, what they think, or how they think, and what they see each other as. Ivan see Asher and Fern. Fern is meant to represent that kind of part of me, but Asher represents that built-up anger and hatred I think we all possess. However, they are the same person. Exactly. So, coincidentally, I think we're telling a similar story, cutie. And so, I said this before, but Broken Mirrors is the summary of every Broken Mirrors is a collab album between these two. Let's put it like that. Yeah, it's a collab album. Every single song in Broken Mirrors has... I'm trying to think about how to navigate this. Every single song in Broken Mirrors is written from one of their POVs. Broken Mirrors is both. That's confirmed with this music video. It is both their POVs. They are both thinking and they are both singing in this what they feel. Aside from that, we have Sleepless Nights, which is a Noah song, as we saw from the beginning of the music video, because the beginning of the music video is the bridge of Sleepless Nights. It is the fact that I cannot sleep. I am an insomniac. I have so much on my mind at one time, it physically weighs me down and won't let me sleep. Bottles. Bottles is a Noah song, because it is about the process of taking antidepressants and the cycle wanting to break it because it sucks. Is this like a vent? Yes, technically. My way of venting is through art. It's through music. So yes, technically this is venting, and I just vent to the whole world. That's how this goes apparently. Frozen in Time. Frozen in Time has a music video, and I have retconned it. I am publicly stating the music video for Frozen in Time needs to get retconned. I am wearing a maroon shirt in that, and I should not be. It is not an Aaron song. It is a Noah song. Silent Echoes. A song about being trapped in your own echo chambers and being and wanting to get out of the cycle, but you just physically can't. That is an Aaron song. The idea that that everything that people are shouting at you to try and help, and it just bounces off, it reflects, and the only thing you hear is your own voice. That's an Aaron song. My Apology. That is a Noah song. Because it's about friendships and how they grow, they die, and you're left trying to figure out why and like who's responsible for what. And you're trying to say sorry for things that you shouldn't be saying sorry for. So that's a Noah song. Without You. That is an Aaron song. It is a breakup song. Textbook breakup song. Yep, that's it. There's not much more than that. Friend of the Past. Friend of the Past is about people coming back into your life or trying to know you as you once were before a change, before a major change. And it's about growing up and about realizing that like some friendships are made to stay and some are made to be like let go of. Unfortunately, that's the truth. And so Friend of the Past is a Noah song because it's about his truth and sort of where they all lead. My Own Worst Fear. It's about it's about your anxieties and where sort of you fall, what like lingers on your mind, everything that sort of just weighs you down mentally is what My Own Worst Fear is about. And that is an Aaron song. And then, of course, Meet the Demons. Meet the Demons is about living with your anxieties, your fears, your everything that is a negative and very emotionally charged emotion is living with that. This is a Noah song because it is about Aaron. It is about this character in the mirror that he is singing about. He is singing about the fact that he is living with his demons. He is living with a physical representation of anger, despair, depression, anxiety. All of that is personified into this character, and he is living with it. So that's the breakdown of Broken Mirrors. As like an album. We still have more to break down about this in particular. So what's up with these two characters? What's up with the tattoo? Noah has an eighth note on his arm. And where is it? And Aaron has 2 semicolons. What's that about? If we take a look at the tattoo that I have on my arm, it is, I don't even know a good way to show this. It is both of them combined. This is a custom-made tattoo that I worked on, and this is the Broken Mirrors tattoo. That is the official name of it. I proudly wear it because it is a symbol of where I've gone, or where I've been, and how far I've come. Because those 2 semicolons are a representation of what Aaron has been through. And they're sort of a representation of the 2 points in my life where I was getting real low. Real fucking low. December of 2020 and October of 2023. Those 2 months were single-handedly, by far, the worst months that I have ever had in my life. Because it's a case of people constantly feel, and this is something that I do not share, but it's important to know why these characters are the way they are. This is context that's important because this whole album is built around me and what I have gone through. And it's so important that the context is known, because if I don't share it, it's not going to get known. It's not going to make any sense. I had a friend who, before I met her, I was to most people's POV a normal kid. While I met her, I felt hurt, very hurt, and after I stopped being friends with her, I felt like I found myself and free. I know how that feels, cutie. I saw you were live, but I didn't see you on my following, so I had to search your name. Welcome on in, Mella. We're talking about Broken Mirrors and what it stands for. We're having some pretty deep conversations right now. But yeah, I totally get what you mean by that, cutie. And in fact, that kind of sums up what these 2 semicolons represent. The first one, and I'm going to touch over this very briefly, in order to get the context. Big huggos to this awesome Mr. Music Man time, aka Mr. Noah. Thank you so much. Oh, that was a watch streak. 15 streams. Thank you so much, Mello, for tuning in for 15 consecutive streaks. That really means a lot to me. But to briefly glaze over it, I'd say I was at my peak at the time in October to December of 2020. If you look at the channel history, that's at the time that we were doing Epic SMP Season 4, which was by far the greatest season. Bug and I will tell you that, as well as anyone who would dare utter the project's name. And what ended up happening was the server was a really tight-knit group. And it was a very, very close group. And unfortunately, things happened. I saw the semicolons and was genuinely worried. Are we feeling better now? Yes. That is the important part. Yes. A Wingstop ad. I want Wingstop now. I want Wingstop so bad. Yeah, no, I want wings. But so in December, some stuff happened behind the scenes, and unfortunately, people were starting to disperse from the server. No fault of anyone, mind you. I want to make that very clear. No fault of anyone. It was just circumstances happened, and the people in the server ended up just going their own ways, and I was okay with that. But it did leave a really big mark on me to the point where I stopped streaming for about a month straight. Subaru ad. Let's go, Subaru. That's gonna make no sense to Mello because Mello's like probably watching it in the corner, or if on mobile, not even at all. Welcome back from the ads, Twitch people. Prize Picks ads. Ooh, I don't like Prize Picks. In all honesty, Prize Picks is not my favorite. But, yeah, so the reason why 1 semicolon is there is because I genuinely felt like something was ripped out of me when Epic SMP Season 4 ended. And to this day, I still feel a little bit of a sore spot when it comes to that topic. But I still joke about it. I still will... People will sometimes ask me, hey, when's the next Epic SMP season? I'm like, I don't know. I've given up on that. And in all honesty, I think that was the reason why I stopped doing content creator SMPs. That server alone just ruined me. And I was the admin on it. Bug and I were co-admins on it. It was his server, but we were both running it. And so with that done, I could not stream for like 2 months. I was locked in my bed because, and I think I want to say 20 pounds over the course of like 7 weeks. I was not eating. I was not leaving my bed. I was not genuinely not feeling well. And so the semicolon is a reminder of my, okay, so let's go into the definition for those who are unaware. A semicolon tattoo is a symbol representing the fact of when things were really dark and you could not see the light at the end of the tunnel, you still persisted. You still pushed on. You still continued down your path. Even when all the odds were against you, you still did it. And I came out of that really dark time. I was hurt. Yes, it was incredibly painful to move on, but I still did it. And I still carry some of that to this day. I can't physically put it down, but the tattoo is a reminder of the fact of where I came from and how far I've come. The second semicolon tattoo comes from October of 2023. And to give context, I was working at PlayStation at the time. I was in school, and I was in a pretty good relationship at the time. All of that left in an instant. Holy crap, things turned around so fast for me, I could not even begin to fathom what was happening. So, PlayStation, what happened? I am a contracted worker. I'm not full-time. So that means when a project is done and concluded, they will decide if they want to keep me for another project or if they want to let me go. So when Marvel Spider-Man 2 ended, I was let go. And so I lost my job. And I was freaking out at the time because I had no idea what I was going to be doing. On top of that, I was failing school. I was failing college. My classes were way too hard for me at the time, and I was convinced that I was not going to make the academic minimum in order to... I'll get to that in a second, Jonah. To stay in school. I was genuinely concerned that I was going to get kicked out of college. On top of that, my mental state was declining at a sharp rate, and I wasn't able to be a good partner for who I was with, and it ended up costing me my relationship as well. So that's 4 things that really tanked me, and absolutely, it brought me down to my second lowest point. These two are very close together, but the 2021 is just ever so slightly lower. And so, despite all that, I kept streaming because I knew I didn't want to leave the platform again like I did in 2020 into 2021. So I kept streaming. I kept pushing myself. I kept saying that everything was fine, even though it wasn't, and I was an absolute hot mess. For those of you that remember that time, I would do streams every weekday night, but I always had a drink with me. I always had like a whiskey mixed beverage on my desk. And it got to the point one night where I was streaming Minecraft Hypixel. And I believe I was with friends at the time and my youngest brother. I got so hammered that night. I was like 7 drinks in, playing Hypixel, streaming. I was an absolute nightmare to be around, to be completely honest. And I say that because, once again, the semicolons are a symbol of where we were and how far we've come. I don't drink anymore. Well, I have 2 rules of drinking, and I never make any amends to that. My 2 rules of drinking are, am I 100% certain that I want to have this drink? And am I drinking with someone else? That's it. Those are my rules. And that has gotten me really far since then, because I was spiraling as well during that time. But I'm very happy to say that it's different now. Things are better. And now I have this tattoo to remind myself of that. The fact that I combined them with an 8th note is a combination of the fact that these 2 characters are in one. I've been sitting on these ideas for a while, and only now are they starting to get the foundations built for them. And I knew I wanted to get this done before the next album dropped. So this was an important thing for me. Getting this done, getting an explanation out for who these characters are, what they represent, and where the story is going. Sorry, I need to catch up on chat very quickly. I'm so glad you're feeling better now. I see you as a friend, and this is a little more personal, but my friends keep me hanging. Yeah, it's important to and this isn't me trying to overshare. This is me giving context of everything. The only reason I'm sharing this is because this doesn't affect me now. I am more than okay. I am fantastic with where I am now. This character is going to be diving into some really dark topics. And in fact, going into this next album, we're going to be starting to take that descent, but we're not going to get there just yet. And I'll explain sort of the roadmap as we go. I get it. I've been thinking about getting a semicolon tattoo since I was in 7th, 8th grade, but hey, we here. I could lay down for a moment. Oh, Mello, I'm so sorry that you also have had an experience like that. I would never wish that upon anyone. It is such a horrendous experience. We grab a drink in 2.5 years. That we do. That we 100% do. That I will be 100% down for. I've already mentally made up my mind. We're getting drinks, Mello. But yeah, so these 2 characters are where we are at. Now, where on earth does the mirror apply to this? So, as you saw, we have this mirror in this shot right here. Somewhere, where is it? Where these 2 characters are staring at each other through a mirror. And what ends up happening is Noah the musician gets so enraged at just the thought of Aaron, the thought of him being there, that he punches the mirror. He punches it so much that it shatters. He punches it so much that there are shards on the floor, and his hand is bleeding from the punches. Where's the mute button? There's a mute button. And so, what I want to... Mr. Music Man, I hope you know you're the reason I get out of bed sometimes. Oh, Mello. Mello, that makes me so happy. Because you deserve to be happy, Mello. You deserve to have fun and have a good life. My mental health is not the best, but I did something that I have since quit. But my friends have stopped me from taking that to a whole nother level, which is good. You need people around you who are going to support you through it. If they are not going to support you or are actively holding you back from changing, cut them off immediately. Cut them off as soon as you realize. Because it's going to hurt at the time, but it is so much more better than getting doses of poison and poison and poison. It is so unfathomably painful to stay where you are because people say not to change. And so with this story, where we are going with this is now that the mirror is broken, Aaron's been set free. Which is a crazy statement to say. But imagine you've been holding back for so long. You've been holding back your emotions for so long and always wanting to put on a jolly smile and constantly say that everything is fine. Now imagine the one time that you let loose and everything changes after that. That's pretty much the moment that we are having here. A hand extends from the mirror, willing to help. I want to hug you. Oh, cutie. I would love a hug. But I can promise you I'm okay. The only reason I can tell these stories and I can share these experiences is because I'm not crying, you are. Mentally I'm crying. Don't worry. It's totally me. You got my I'm telepathically sending you my tears. And you were just exerting them for me. But with this story, we are going to be diving into these two characters, what they represent, how they are represented, and we're going to learn about this. And let's go into where we're going next. Broken Mirrors 2, the album that we've been working on for around 2 years now. 2 years? No, 1 year. Finding Yourself started 1 year ago, actually. That's crazy. Finding Yourself is the start of sequentially and chronologically, I guess, the start of where Broken Mirrors 2 was in the works. And that was December of 2024 that we started writing that. No, it's 2026. It has been 2 years. Oh, Lord. This album's been in production for 2 years. Yep, definitely. What do you mean? I'm actually about to cry. I swear I don't have a hidden panic attack today. Aw, cutie. I hope you're doing okay. I can tell you I've been having panic attacks a little bit recently just because of like stuff that is happening around me. I am once again in a bit of a mental state where I am unsure of where I'm going. But at least I know that I have friends around me who care. I have a stable job for the time being. And I have music work on my plate. And that is keeping me sane. That is keeping me comforted in knowing that I am doing what I need to be doing and I am where I need to be. It might not be exactly where I want to end up, but I am on the road to where I want to go. And right here is where I need to be. So that's a little comforting for me. But let's talk about, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the official document of Broken Mirrors 2. I have not shared this yet, but this is important. So, I have the Broken Mirrors 2 outline right here, and I'm going to read it for you verbatim. The backstory. Noah is a musician and performer. Aaron is the physical embodiment of Noah's fears, anxiety, loneliness, depression, etc. In Broken Mirrors, we see the stories told by both of these characters. That's the backstory. For this one, following the story of Broken Mirrors, we travel with these two characters, Noah and Aaron. This album is a contrast to its to its predecessor's soft, sad, and melancholic style. Broken Mirrors 2 will be exploring heavier, energetic, and more fueled by emotion music. So what are the songs that we have, and what exactly does that mean? Finding Yourself. Song about wanting to stay together with someone and eventually parting ways, wishing them well, but also still wanting to stay with them. Perfectly Imbalanced. A song about getting used to an imbalanced work life and becoming really comfortable with it to the point where creative-driven work is at risk. The Way You Look at Me. This one's an oddball. We'll have a few more oddballs, but The Way You Look at Me is a song about finding the one for you. It's a cheesy radio pop song with no lore implications. I want to make something to promote this and get you support. In all honesty, word of mouth is just the best way to do it. Word of mouth does so much. And I am incredibly thankful for those who are for my friends who will actively like play my music on their streams. Speaking of which, I do want to go ahead and start playing some music, just to have.
Oh, these broken lives.
I would rather start with something else. Yeah, Airports is good. Airports is a nice little song. No lore implications. It's not going in the next album, if at all. Okay, where were we? Foundations. We started working on Foundations. This song is the newest one out of them, but it's a song about being a foundation for others and being the emotional foundation for others and not being enough for them. It's a song about feeling the cracks form inside you and feeling that pressure on top of you without being able to relieve it because people need you. Better for Us. It's a song about a toxic relationship and wanting to stay versus wanting to leave. The song is specifically about how Eren feels about Noah. That's an important one. This is a very lore-heavy song. Missing What Isn't Mine. Song about losing something or someone important in your life. A passion, a hobby, or a person. And trying to fill that hole with what's left behind. Or trying to fill the hole that is left behind. Sorry, I read that wrong. And then Building Roller Coasters. I don't think I've ever shared this one yet because it's not actually done. And in all honesty, this song's the hardest one to make because it's not going to match thematically with what I'm trying to do. And I'll explain what that is in a second. A song about childlike innocence and where it goes as you grow up and how you wish you could have it back. That is... So we have 7 tracks here that are in the works. I said that I would make this a 12-plus track album. So we still have 5 tracks left to make, and all of these are still in demo form. So, depending on how quickly I can work on this, that'll determine if it's going to get out this year or if it's going to get out next year. But the latest will be next year. And so, what exactly is the thematic element of this? This album will have a very strong pop rock identity. That's what's going to be occurring with this album. And if we... Whoa, hang on. That's my OBS. Where are my Pro Tools projects? Here it is. And so yeah, Airports is not going to be part of that because it is not pop rock. It is like soft ballad, which is more of a Noah song. And actually, this is a good way to bring it up. Both these characters will have very different sounds. One's going to be more pop rock heavy. The other's going to be like indie EDM or electronic style music. And that's how you'll know who is singing and whose album it is. But like, if we were to I'm going to quickly like play some of the tracks that we have, and you'll see sort of the ideas and where like the character and the DNA of the series is going to go. So, Better For Us. This is the demo. I don't have the instrumental made for this.
And come back like we never fought. The door's unlocked. Or should I leave? A mental block and a one-way street. Is it better for us if I slowly disappear? Who can you trust if it's not the ones you hold near? And why do I cling to you? And I fly too high. Without my wings I am doomed.
I was gonna chat something, and I got reminded of the Oh, the You mean the No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do it for like the 3rd time. Yeah, so this is a demo of or not even a demo. This is a draft. No, yeah, this is a concept draft of the song, and you can already hear sort of where we're going with it. You can hear sort of that like rock, that indie rock sort of infused DNA already in it. This is Building Roller Coasters. This one's going to be a little bit more of an oddball to it.
I could say it was easy.
Do it again at speed. That means I had to unscrew my microphone though. It was easy to do with that one because I could just pop it out. But this one I have to physically like start unscrewing in order to get the bit right.
Focused on my toys, the one that brings me the most joys, building roller coasters, soaring to heights never seen before, building roller coasters, playing pretend so that we don't have to fight this war.
So that's building roller coasters. It's a bit of an odd one, but it's one that I'm actually really proud of because it's genuinely one that is written from like a very personal spot of mine. The idea of, so for those of you that are not familiar, but still, if I just do a little, just hit. That was unfortunate. But building roller coasters is about like just having that childlike innocence. Also, I believe you won something in Moon's Twitch, miss? I did. Guess I'll have to find that out later. I was watching her stream for a little bit, and I have it on a muted tab right now because my computer is just that powerful now. I can watch other people's streams while I stream. No, I was kidding. But building roller coasters is about like that childlike innocence, and I have a music video in mind for this. It's gonna be really fun to do. It's an entire channel inside joke. Imagine we made that like a point redemption on Twitch and nobody understands what happens. It's like Burger Kicking. Burger Kicking is also an inside joke. Speaking of which, before I forget, let's go ahead and do that. Sorry if you're not here, Jonah. I don't have my my cord plugged in for the guitar, so we're gonna need to play this just on its own. I walk to Burger King, then I walk back home from Burger King. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's also an inside joke at this channel. No, please don't do that. Okay, we're good. So the funny thing is that started back in 2020, specifically in the time that we were just talking about earlier. I got bored one day and I was like, yeah, let me play the stupid Vine where the guy goes, I walk to Burger King, then I walk back home from Burger King, over the Green Day song Boulevard of Broken Dreams. So that's been a running gag now for a while, and people seem to really like it. I don't know why. It's just so obscure. But yeah, building roller coasters is about like that childlike innocence. I used to play with a toy brand called K'NEX. It is specifically about building roller coasters, and I was thinking about it, not recently, but when I was writing the song. And I was thinking about how much I really like doing that and how I don't do that anymore because I've grown up. Just remember that inside joke was created because of my user. Was it you or was it Mello? It might have been Mello. No, it was Mello because Mello was talking about something and I went, I also have like, I feel like I have like the perfect eyebrows for that as well. Because I can just go, where's my face cam? Is it this one? This used to be like a reaction. We'll make it a reaction. Sure, why not? But yeah, so that was building roller coasters. Complexities. Ooh, complexities should not be in here. Because I don't think... no, complexity is not going to fit in this album. I keep tossing it back and forth on whether I should put it in this album, but it doesn't belong. Sonically speaking. Speaking of which, complexities is dropping. March. First week of March. What is that day? I keep forgetting. I'm so lost these days. What on earth is the first week of March? The 6th. March 6th is when that song is dropping. So my user is Cutie Pets, but I call me Cutie. And Mello thought you were raising me up in the chat. That's when you... Oh, was it? Was that the reason why? Okay, yeah, that does check out. But yeah, so Complexities is dropping. That's not part of the album though. I keep flipping back and forth because I'm like the way you look at me is technically part of the album now. I'm like, is Complexities there? Should Complexities be there? Should Airports be there? It's a lot. There's a lot happening. The next song, Finding Yourself. This one's already released. But I do need to go back. This one is the most complete song and the most accurate reflection of where the album is going. That and Perfectly Imbalanced.
Waste times you fear, say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need.
Ignore the time between you and I. Now it sounds like I'm risking you up in a way. A little bit. A little bit. No, I understand the. For some reason, I'm really good at understanding the inflections in chat. I can't think of a time that I haven't understood the inflections of chat messages. Maybe I'm just contextually gifted or something. So yeah, that's Finding Yourself. That is like pretty much the marquee headliner of the album. Yeah, it's gonna be the one that's like gonna be the heavy hitter. Like if I told anyone to listen to Broken Mirrors 2, they'd be like, where do I start? I'd be like, yeah, start with this one. Start with Finding Yourself. Foundations. This one's also a really new, or this one is the most recent song. It's not even like out of the concept phase.
I built this ground over years and years. A lot of work and a lot of tears. And now I see all the cracks appear. It's too late now, people live right here.
I think there's also like some really like funky drums on.
Flaws make a perfect home.
Because I was like messing around with stuff and I was seeing like what would work and what wouldn't.
Become a nightmare as bare as bones. The floor I made becomes hollow stone. I sit and think I'll be on my own.
Which is fully charged.
Foundations need to be safe and strong.
Yeah, no, the drums are really off.
The cracks in mine mean it won't last long.
It's what's it called? Sleep Token drums. I picked like a random preset and set it over it. Anyways, homie, I'm gonna be making something related to this, so I'll be scarily silent. So yeah, PRP. Okay, I'm a little interested now as to what you're making, but I'm assuming I'll find out later. That's okay. Have fun lurking. Have fun making whatever you're making, cutie. What's next? The next one is Missing What Isn't Mine. I'll go ahead and I'll share this one. Which one is it? Is it the demo or the draft? It's probably the demo, right?
I've been chasing shadows in the dark, trying to fill this hole that I've made.
We can already start hearing the sonic quality of what we're trying to get with this album.
So I can have a path to guide me, taking things day by day.
Now let's jump over to Perfectly Imbalanced.
Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Losing time, stuck in this room.
Okay, and then we'll listen to The Way You Look at Me because I keep going back and forth. The reason the song is in the album is because it fits sonically with it. It literally is like that pop rock style, but this one's more 90s based.
and then addicted to your sight. Every time you walk on by, swear
into the
there's something
shadows.
in your eyes.
Have fun
You
in the
know,
shadows, cutie.
how to make my knees feel weak every time I hear you speak. Life without you seems so bleak, you know. With the way you look at me.
Yeah, so we can already like hear the sonic like tonality quality that we are trying to do. It yeah, it for some reason it just makes sense. It like for some reason this is where the album is going, and I really wanted I think the idea of the album started forming after I wrote like Finding Yourself and Perfectly Imbalanced. I'm like, okay, no, I want to create an album for like this character. So let's talk about the roadmap. We've been yapping about this for probably the better part of an hour. Where are we going with the Broken Mirror story? Where exactly is this being? Where are we starting and where is it ending? So we have these two characters, and we were introduced to them in the first album. The second album is going to be about Aaron. It's going to be from his point of view. It's going to be all about him. The third album is going to be the opposite side of that coin. It's going to be about Noah. It's going to be about how Noah sees the world and what he wants to say. At the end of the second album, at the end of the one that we're currently writing, Aaron's going to vanish. And what that means is, what is yin without yang? Pretty much. And so we're going to have a small EP from both of these characters after that. It might expand into a full album, but it's probably going to be sticking to an EP because it's going to be about both these characters when they leave each other. Because in all honesty, the dark balances out the light. You cannot have one without the other. So Aaron's going to leave. He's going to break free from this. I'm going to crash the studio. You want to crash the studio? Be my guest. Be my guest. The door's open. But so the story is Aaron's going to leave, and in the EP after both albums 2 and 3 have been put out, that's when we're going to learn about where Aaron is, what he's doing, and how he's feeling. And then we're going to get an EP for Noah, and what he's doing and how he's feeling. Plot twist, Noah thinks he's doing well. Turns out he's not. He's actually really miserable without Aaron there to sort of balance him out. And so then, Broken Mirrors 4 is going to be the final part of this. These two characters are going to face each other once again. Emotionally charged and very upset at each other. But also, so sorry for being quiet. Brain went off to dreamland and Loki felt ill for a moment. So, awesome story. Oh, Mel, I hope you're feeling well. I hope the illness isn't like getting to you. I took yesterday off because I was feeling really like absolute cinema. I don't think my storytelling's that great, but like I'm excited. I'm really excited to see this project done. I would like to see it done in the next 10 years. There's no telling whether that's going to be the case or not. Anything you do... Okay, I don't think anything I do is going to be absolute cinema. I mean, look at the Lost Discs. The Lost Discs is a hot mess. But, has Michael Giacchino spawned in yet? Why specifically Michael Giacchino? No, he hasn't, though. Unfortunately not. I wish that dude would pop into my stream. I would love nothing more than to be Michael Giacchino's like composing assistant. I would love to write underneath him. I need motivation to write for writing songs. You gotta find your inspiration. You gotta find what calls to you. To me, I think telling this story is what calls to me. After I'm done with this whole saga, the Broken Mirror saga, as I'm calling it, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no plans. And I know that's like very interesting to say, considering we're only on album 2 out of 4. Well, I say 4. It's more like but it's like, yeah, this is the story that I want to tell. What's going to happen after that? Who knows? It's going to be album 4 is going to be the finale. That's confirmed. I'm not going to share what the finale is because I feel like that would spoil a lot of things. But Saga, you know what else has sagas and his music? Epic the Musical and the 9 sagas. Unfortunately, I cannot write 9 sagas for these two characters. I don't have that much inspiration for them. I don't have that much creative ability for these two. But yeah, so that's the whole roadmap. That's the whole plan. That's the whole meat and potatoes of Broken Mirrors as a whole. And it all starts with this music video. So it starts with these two characters and how they see each other. Where is it? There it is. These two characters. So yeah, that's that. You know, for a music stream, we haven't really done a whole lot of music, and I said that going in that we didn't really have anything to post today. And all the stuff that I'm currently working on is behind the scenes. I need to get those records, man. He's like, so yeah, as I was saying earlier, the Gethsemane cover dropped on YouTube, full performance and everything, which is what led to the fact that this conversation was happening. But I wanted to listen through it just one more time before we put the nail in the coffin because it's a good song and I like it. Let me hit on this song, JK. Don't say stuff like that, Mello. I will. Don't tempt me. But I really love Gethsemane. Gethsemane is such a beautiful song. And I relate to it on so many levels.
I want you to know I've learned to live without it. And even though it's colder now, I no longer feel surrounded. And you never listen to me, and that's the thing I tell the others.
I just realized when I reinstalled Pro Tools, all of my settings got mixed around. Or I guess all my cosmetic stuff.
Never saw me naked. You wouldn't even touch me, except if you were wasted. But you were trying your best, and that's the thing I tell the others. I was your robot companion. You were my favorite color, and oh,
I forget how to do like the. If you ever write a duet for whatever reason and you need a voice, I will hit you up, Mello. You'll be one of the first people I hit up.
I'm caught up on the person I try to turn myself into for you. Someone who didn't mind the push-pull part of games. Someone who wasn't always crying on the journey back. Someone who didn't feel the low blows either way. Thought I was waiting for you, when all along it was you with the countdown kill switch, and it was me with the blindfold on. I was trying my best.
Random
and
answer.
That's the thing I tell the mirror. I was
What are we talking
in
about
love with the thought that we were in love with each other. One might be good for your heart, might not be good for my head. And what was there at the start
Keyboard has weighted keys or just easily pressable.
might not be there in the end.
A middle ground, I guess?
Do you wanna hurt
Like, if I
me?
rest my fingers on them, it's not going to press down the key.
Do you wanna hurt
I would need to, like,
me?
intentionally, like, press
'Cause
down on it.
nobody hurts me better. Do you wanna hurt me? Do you wanna hurt me? 'Cause nobody hurts me better.
I love that line. Oh, the one oh, this one. No, it's an easily pressable one. Sorry, I don't know why I thought you meant. That's embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. Oh my goodness gracious. I want to learn this guitar riff so bad, but I am so terrible at playing guitar solos. So time. So mellow. What's up? When we going to Guitar Center? That's a good question.
Came in like a dream, put it down
I do need to
like
go
a
window
smoke.
shopping.
We used to be a team, now we let each other go. Yo, cigarette.
It's gotta be over
ash
weekends
still
sometime,
clinging to my
'cause I work,
clothes. I don't
weekdays.
wanna stick around. I just wanna let you know. Came in like a dream, put it down like
Let me
a smoke.
confirm something
We used
over
to
the
be a
weekend,
team, now we let each other
and I'll get back to you
go.
on
Yo,
that, okay?
Cigarette ash still clinging to my clothes. I
Actually,
don't
okay, maybe I
wanna
should ask you,
stick
when are
around.
you free,
I just
Mel?
wanna let you know. Came in like a dream, put it down like a smoke. We used to be a team, now we let each other go. Yo, cigarette ash still clinging to my clothes. I don't wanna stick around, I just wanna let you know. Came in like a dream, put it down like a smoke. We used to be a team, now we let each other go. Yo, cigarette ash still clinging to my clothes. I don't wanna stick around. No one's gonna save me from your memories. Nothing to lose, but I would have given anything to get closer to you and all your enemies. I've got a feel of my own, and this throne didn't come with a gun, so I got a different energy. I still see you when the lights get low.
This the
I
weekend.
still hear you when I'm
Came out
on
with people this
my
weekend, I
own.
think. I hope.
Parasites and the nightmares
Dang it, I
calling
can't say
my
that. I need to
name
play something with you, like, in
this
advance.
was for you and your problems, your good day job, your bad karma. What are you afraid of? The same trauma. Show me what you're made of. Cause you talk about your constant pain like I ain't got none. And I've learned to live beside it. And even though it's over
Yo, Bug,
now,
thanks for the raid.
I'll always be reminded.
Welcome on in, Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid, Bug. How was Lunchbox? I kind of want to play the different keyboards and guitars. Hey, it's the not husband. He's not my husband. I swear. Tyler and Max killed the wicked beast from hell. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Seriously, though, what the heck does that mean? Killed the wicked beast from hell. That could, knowing you, that could mean like several different things. But else, there's bosses. Oh, there's bosses. Holy crap! I need to play this game. I need to play on the server. I've been so busy recently. I've just been, yeah. I'll get on it at some point. Yeah, no, I will. That's a given. Okay. Yeah, welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Time. I'm a music content creator as well as a gaming content creator. Do I do the whole shtick for you, Bug? For you and your Raiders? Okay. Do a cover? Do a cover of what? What do you want me to do a cover of, Mello? Give me the list. Hang on, let me go ahead and pull it up. I believe it's Streamer Song List. Is this the one? Oh, I'm not signed in. That's why. That's funny. That's very funny. Okay, am I signed in now? Can I go to my page? Nope, apparently that's not a thing. View my Twitch songs list. Yes. Can I get the link for that, though? How do I get other people to see it? I've got 38 songs here. What the heck? I don't remember playing all of this. How do I... Okay, seriously, though. How do I, like, get this the way I want it to. If I do this and I post it in an incognito tab, is this gonna work? It's gonna work the way I want it to. It does. Heck yeah. Okay, let's get that link. There you go. You can pick a song from there, and we'll be able to play it. I have the chords somewhere. If it's a song that I'm not too familiar with, I'll have to like probably like do a little bit of playing beforehand, but it's fine. There's also a lot of my music on there, which is really funny. I also rarely use this this site. People usually just suggest in chat like what they want. But I need to get better at like doing the site because I saw other streamers using it and I actually really like the concept, especially for if I am like doing whoops, hang on. Okay, I had to turn on requests. I didn't know that was something I needed to turn on. But it's all like streamers could do like really big like sets and they'd have this running in the background to sort of let them know like what chat wants. So I need to be doing that more. Definitely need to be doing that more. Here, while we wait for that, you know what? I forgot I had a thing here that I worked on. Just something small because I got inspiration from someone on Twitter to do this. Actually, hang on. Give me 1 sec. Oh, wait, brute. Okay, that's not what I want at all. Let's go to channel. Let's go to you. Take you out, and then what do I want to do? Show contains a video. Do you want to enable video engine? Yes, I would like to enable video engine. I'm just making sure that I got everything correct here. Maybe better at posting on socials when I'm going live. Okay, this is a little project that I worked on because I got bored and I really wanted to work on something. So, hang on. Whoa. Why are you just... Hello? Okay, I hate the video engine sometimes in Pro Tools. It sucks. This is literally a 5-second clip, and I did it because I was bored and just really wanted to try something out. So, yeah, let's take a listen to this. I saw this clip on Twitter, and I was like, "Hang on, let me cook for a second." And I fear I might have cooked a bit hard. It's a very dystopian, like sci-fi type scenario or type of build. It's Minecraft. It's using Create. Like that's a Create train. I'm not sure what else it's using to get buildings like this. I don't know what resource packs are on for that, but I'm like, heck yeah. Let me borrow that clip for a second, and I just composed this little stinger over it. So it has like this has a very like digitalized synth because I was really inspired by like the sci-fi like dystopian looking part of it. Has this kind of fun pulsing like metallic sound. And I intentionally like put it on the off beat. So it's on like it's like yeah, halfway through beat 2. So it's like on beat 2 and then on top of that I had to put something melodic on. So I wrote this. And the filter changes. So we can take a look at it here. So it starts to close off a little bit, which is it's fun. Sorry, I'm watching the page right now, waiting for Melo's suggestion. And then yeah, we have train sounds underneath. It's because it needed train sounds. I believe this is. I was looking for the train horn that I used for what's it called? Worlds Beyond Our Own. The escape. I was really looking for the train horn that I used for that, but I couldn't find it. And the project file, or at the time when I was making this, the project file wasn't on this computer. It was on the laptop, which is sitting right here. So it was taking it took me a while to get everything installed properly, and that's why we're using this specific EQ. It's the built-in Pro Tools EQ. I don't like it. I would much prefer seeing my frequencies visually, so I know where to pull stuff down and how that's affecting it. Which is why I like using FabFilter instead of this. But yeah, so I wrote this. It was a little stinger. It was fun. I don't know. There's not much to say on it. Yeah, I don't really have any music planned. So I think what I want to do is, depending on what Mellow gives, we might go ahead and make that into a cover. Usually I think the cover though is like guitar and singing, but we might go ahead and like do like full on vocal production, depending on what it is. We can go back to the playlist though, the singing covers playlist, because that's where are you right here. So we've already done Melody by Derivacat. We've done Gethsemane by Sleep Token. Damocles was going to be third, but I'm like, do I really want to do two Sleep Token covers back to back? That's not ideal. It's very much not ideal. So then I started tossing around the idea of either Downstairs or Just Pretend by Bad Omens. Or Downstairs by 21 Pilots or Just Pretend by Bad Omens. And frankly, I was leaning more towards Just Pretend. I haven't done it yet. I don't think we even have the instrumental for it, but would be fun. So in all honesty, we could do that. Like, we could definitely do that right now. We can grab the instrumental and we can start it. The problem is that when I start it, it's going to be an absolute nightmare. Because heads or tails? Do I have a coin on me? I do. I have a penny. Let's call it. I'm going to call it in the air. Heads. I don't know why that went so far. It landed on tails. So I don't know. I don't know what this is going to mean. I'm a little scared. Was it between these two? Let Me Down Slowly? Okay. All right. Let me plug in my guitar for this one, actually. Womp, womp, womp. Wee, wee, wee. Wee, wee, wee. I'm vocal stimming again. Hell yeah. Hell freaking yeah. Okay, let me go ahead and get the guitar for this. I want to go ahead and do a full-on cover of Let Me Down Slowly. I think it's in here, is it not? It is. It's on the list. Don't worry, don't worry. We will get to it eventually. A full cover of it. Okay. Let me make sure this is tuned very quickly. I'm just going to key it to the right one. Let's see. Yeah, sounds tuned. Okay, where are my chords for Let Me Down Slowly? Oh, I'm not signed in. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, now I'm signed in. Perfect. It's not under my tabs. It's under my playlists. I just need to remind myself what the chords are very quickly. Mine's a prison. If I killed someone for you. Let Me Down Slowly. There it is. Was it? It's 4th fret. Okay. That's what I wanted to know. Whoa. What?
This night is cold in the kingdom. I can feel you fade away. From the kitchen to the bathroom sink, and your steps keep me awake. Don't cut me down, throw me out, leave me here to waste. I once was a man with dignity and grace, and I'm slipping through the cracks of a cold embrace. So please, please Could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you leave me, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down. Down, let me down, down, let me down. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you leave me, baby, let me down slowly. Cold skin, drag my feet on the tile as I'm walking down the corridor. And I know we haven't talked in a while, so I'm looking for an open door. Don't cut me down, throw me out, leave me here to waste. I once was a man with dignity and grace, and I'm slipping through the cracks of a cold embrace. So please, could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down. Down, let me down, down, let me down. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. And I can't stop myself from falling down. 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 If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly.
I messed up a lot during that, but I'm not gonna point it out because I think we could probably get away with it if I didn't. Oh, and perfect. I got an ad. I got a message saying the ads are starting soon. We timed that perfectly, Chad. Since I got the guitar in hand, is there anything that I want to play? Like anything on the playlist that's like really striking me? I'm glad you liked it, Mello. Anything on the playlist that's striking my interest? We could do Just Pretend. Oh, hang on, I forgot this needs to go up a step. I'm a big fan of your voice. Oh, Mellow. I think it's an okay voice. I don't know if it's anything spectacular. I'm willing to do it. Yeah, I'm willing to do Just Pretend as a warm up if we want to go ahead and do it, because we might end up doing it. I need to warm up my voice, so yeah, let's go ahead and let's just start singing.
I'm not afraid of the war you come to wage against my sins. I'm not okay, but I can try my best to just pretend. So will you wait me out, or will you drown me out? So will you wait me out, or will you drown me out?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over to this one. What is it? It's
I can wait for you at the bottom. I can stay away if you want me to. I can wait for years if I gotta. Heaven knows I ain't getting over you. I know the pain that you hide behind the smile on your face, and not a day goes by that I don't think I feel the same. So will you wake me up, or will you drown me out? So will you wake me up, or will you drown me out? I can wait for you at the bottom. I can stay away if you want me to. I can Till then, we just pretend. Way down on me, stay till morning. Way down. Would you say I'm worthy? Way down on me, stay till morning. Way down. Would you say I'm worthy? I can wait for you at the bottom. I can stay away if you want me to. I can wait for years if I got up. Heaven knows I ain't getting over you. We'll try again when we're not so different. We will make amends. Till then we'll just pretend. On me, stay till morning. Way down. Would you say I'm worthy? Way down on me, stay till morning. Way down. Would you say I'm worthy?
I do really like that song. That song's a really good one. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do for now is I'm gonna go ahead and start the process of like getting the song. What on earth? Okay, it's gonna take an hour and a half for. Okay, yeah, no, we're skipping past this. I did not realize Audacity was still doing its fucking thing. No, I do not care if you're finding plugins. I need you specifically for audio. I don't care that Pro Tools is a. Oh my goodness gracious! I hate this fucking thing. This sucks. This software sucks. Give me back my Audacity like 1.8 or something. Your original software is so much better. I'm gonna steal your keyboard. Why? It's my keyboard. It's a good one too. What's a good one? Here it is. It's a great keyboard. Question: have you ever just been too lazy to get on your bed and just sleep on the ground? No. But there was a point in time though where I was getting a little lazy to actually climb up into bed and I was sleeping on the couch. That was not a fun time. But I pull myself together and I actually get up into bed now. Cuz I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to be sleeping on the couch every night. That's not fun. I fear I would. The only thing stopping me from sleeping on the ground is the fact that it is tile. The ground is tile. I can't really show it off that well, can I? It's just tile. So I would not recommend sleeping on the ground unless you have a mattress or something, in which case I do not. Ooh, so it's cold? Yeah, it's cold. It's hard. It's upsetting. Sorry, I'm checking on stuff right now, just making sure that everything's going well. Okay. In all honesty, though, I really want to keep playing the guitar. I have such a bad habit of getting distracted. I would still like a madman. I mean, there have been times where I just like climb up into bed and I sleep on top of like the comforter because I just like pass out that quickly. I'm like, yeah, whatever, I'm out. I have such a bad habit of like procrastinating stuff and like doing like everything else but what I should be doing. I also have a bad habit of not practicing my guitar, so I'm kind of using this as an excuse of like, hey, I mean, I could be practicing. I very much could be practicing. Let's just pretend. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a different set of chords. I mean, I could just play what I'm thinking already, which is this one's called "My Heart Is Buried in Venice" by Ricky Montgomery.
Come rest your bones next to me and toss all your thoughts to the sea. I'll pull up each of our anchors so we can get lost, you and me. My heart is buried in Venice, hidden beneath all my worries and doubts. My heart is buried in Venice, waiting for someone to take it home. Even when you try to hide it, a smile creeps out from your teeth. I never thought that I would have to say I'm sorry for anyone but me. My heart is buried in Venice, waiting for someone to take it home. Say what you mean. Tell me the truth, or tell me you're through. Oh, don't leave me to breathe, don't leave me to bleed for someone who chose to leave me. Waiting for someone to take it home.
I love that song. The song is so nice. I know I have a ton of songs here, but it's just like, what am I like willing to play? What feels good to play right now? Like, okay, there's this Dayseeker song that I really like because I don't need to explain it. Let me just make sure I got it right.
I've been noticing my clothes fit a little bit looser.
Okay. I have the song that I really like from Dayseeker. It's called "Starving to Be Empty." It's a song about anorexia and sort of like how it like messes with your mental state. So yeah, I'm gonna play it. We're gonna see how it goes, because I think this is like one of my first times playing it.
I've been noticing my clothes fit a little bit looser. Worried is an understatement. You don't have a future. Schizophrenic borderline, hear it in my sleep. Die is a victory if it will bring you peace. Start with no regard, 'cause I can go a little bit longer. Falling, I'm falling so far away. Hold out your hand when I start to break. Don't leave me all alone. Skin deep, no one has to know. I've been noticing my bones show a little bit clearer. I don't recognize who I see reflected in the mirror. Thinner and the bitter of the cards that I've been dealt. I would give up everything to be somebody else. Start with no regard. 'Cause I can go a little bit longer. Falling, I'm falling so far away. Hold out your hand when I start to break. Don't leave me all alone. Skin deep, no one has to know. Try every night to swallow my pride, but I'm starving to be empty. I bite my tongue so I don't feed off your love, 'cause I'm starving to be empty. Falling, I'm falling so far away. Hold out your hand when I start to break. Falling, I'm falling so far away. Hold out your hand when I start to break. Don't leave me all alone. Skin deep, no one has to know. Don't leave me all alone. Skin deep, no one has to know.
I do like that one. That one's really pretty. Before we continue, I feel like I should probably go get some water. So give me one quick second. I will be right back. Let me go ahead and put back on the music. Anything with bottles. Okay, there we go. That's a lot better. All right, I'll be back in 1 second.
I've been a slave to my own thoughts. I've been a slave to my own dreams. It's the loneliness I fought. I never really won, it seems. As I fight to catch my breath, as I struggle to hold on, I feel more like death. My feelings, they are gone. I miss the feeling of your love and waking up to you. I feel the waves crash over me. I don't know what to do. I feel lost without your love. I feel lost without your touch. I feel the distance growing wide. I feel love start to die. I feel lost without your words. I feel lost without you here. I feel the distance growing wide. I feel love start to die. I hear your voice start to call. It is a trap for which I fall. I need some help out of here. Being led on was my fear. I know I should have watched out more and played the card safe. I took a bet, I risked it all. The hardest one to take. I feel lost without your love. I feel lost without your touch. I feel the distance growing wide. I feel the love start to die. I went and risked it all for you. And in return, what did you do? You made the distance grow wide. I feel the love start to die. feel the distance growing wide. I feel love start to die. I feel lost without your words. I feel lost without you here. I feel the distance growing wide. I feel love start to die. I feel love start to die. Hey, would you like to meet my demons? They've been here for so long. I thought I wouldn't like them, but they proved me wrong. I shouldn't have accepted it. I should tell them to go. But I love them like family, and it's starting to show. The sky
That was my bad. That's the wrong key.
is dark, the light grows dim.
What the? Hang on.
Ice breaks apart. They wanna drag me right in. You can find them in my closet and underneath my bed.
There we go.
They made me lose my head. These demons are like brothers to
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why. I heard that as I came back, and I'm like, maybe I should try playing this. It would be funny. Okay. Let me quickly switch over tabs here. Go back to my chords. Okay. I'm back. And remembered I have more on the Run Again lore. Okay. Interesting. Feel free to share. The Run Again lore sounds very interesting. With someone trying to kill Jerasim and his wife, and the wife killed the... Who was it? It was Forensic that walked in the house? Is that right? Did I get that right? Okay, this one's kind of interesting. I want to play I want to play this one because I actually really like it. But it's from a musical. Boom, boom. Okay, I don't know. I don't know the fingering for this, but it is one of my favorites. So this song is called "Copyright Be Gone." Yeah, no, it's. I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of impossible to copyright something when it sounds so bad. Okay. But this song is called "One Song Glory." It's from a show called Rent, by Jonathan Larson, and I freaking love this song. It is so beautiful. And it fits with the theme of tonight, which is like a pop rock. Okay, let me make sure that I got all these chords right. I'm gonna be honest, it has been a long time since I've done anything of this caliber before, so we're gonna see how it goes. And I'm not gonna do the strumming pattern because I don't know the strumming pattern.
One song glory, one One song before I go, glory. One song to leave behind. Find one song, one last refrain, glory from the pretty boyfriend man who wasted opportunity. One song, he had the world at his feet, glory in the eyes of a young girl. A young girl. Find glory beyond the cheap colored lights. One song before the sun sets, glory on another empty life. Time flies, time dies, glory. One blaze of glory, one blaze of glory, glory. Find glory in a song that rings true, truth like a blazing fire, an eternal flame. Find glory.
Hang on, where was I?
Find one song, a song about love, glory from the soul of a young man. A young man. Find one song before the virus takes hold, glory like a sunset. One song to redeem this empty life. Time flies, and then no need to endure anymore. Time dies. I love your voice. My music, man, is so funny. I know you're trying to say Mr. Music Man, but that's still really funny. Thank you. Anyway, so after the follower snatched Forensic's dead body, he ended up picking him up, as the wiki says so. I pictured it as Princess Hold and Forensic having a gay panic. You know what? That'd be pretty funny. That'd be pretty funny to get your body snatched and then start having a gay panic. But I really do like that melody. Where is it? Find glory beyond the cheap colored lights. One song before the sun sets. Glory on another empty life. Time flies, time dies, glory. One blaze of glory, one blaze of glory, glory. Find glory in a song that rings true, truth like a blazing fire, an eternal flame. It's like something like that, I think, is how it goes in the actual score. No, I drew it, posted it, got like almost 800 views. Oh, you posted it. Okay, so that was what you were thinking. That's actually pretty funny. Thank you for the hydrate, Mellow. That's actually very needed. I have not been keeping myself hydrated during the singing session. Okay, what else do I want to do? Ooh, I haven't played this one in a while, but I also don't remember how it goes. I guess we'll find out. I would not call this a very specific like performance stream. I mean, I'm having fun. I don't. Great. What's this?
Da, 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 da. Is this really what the song is? I don't like that tuning. Can I get that changed? This? Is it down here? Okay, so then wait, is it gonna be up here? Okay. You know, honestly, I'm not liking. I don't know why I chose this song. Why on earth did I choose this song? It's a song called "My Eyes Adored You" by Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie. My eyes adored you, though I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you, like a million miles away from me. You couldn't see how I adored you. So close, and yet so far. And I don't even know what the lyrics, what like the proper thing is, because I'm seeing a bunch of different stuff here. And for city lights, climb the ladder up to fortunate things. Worked my fingers to the bone, made myself a name. Funny, I seem to find that no matter how the years unwind, still I reminisce about the girl I missed and the love I left behind. My eyes adored you, though I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you, like a million miles away from me. You couldn't see how I adored you. So close, and yet so far. I don't even know what's the third verse. There is no third verse. That's funny. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Turns out that one does not have a third verse, even though I feel like I know there's a third verse. I think, but I don't know. What else am I feeling? Hey. Is there anything else that's like striking my attention here? I do like this song. I haven't played it in a while. And this was my first introduction to Alec Benjamin. Okay, so he went to, I don't know how to spell it, the Lotus Lens Factory. I'm Dumb Angel, and it's described as shutdown factory once known for producing high quality furniture. Ew, big words. The Lotus Lens Factory. Interesting. In Dumb Angels, described as shutdown factory once known for producing high quality furniture. Okay, interesting. So, you know? What does you know mean? Like, that is so ominous. I was thinking about buying myself lunch today. Didn't happen though. Mellow, you should have bought yourself lunch. That's a standard. You should have got yourself lunch. Too far a walk? You could just text me, and I would literally send food to your house. Not to your house, to your work. I have that power, and I shall use it when the appropriate time arises. Nah, fuck you mean nah. Okay, this next song is my first introduction to Alec Benjamin. I had a partner who introduced me because they were really into it, and so I don't know. I really liked his music, and I just sort of started listening ever since. But this is "If I Killed Someone for You" by Alec Benjamin.
I'm sorry that I did this. The blood is on my hands. I stare at my reflection. I don't know who I am. Practicing my confession. In case I take the stand, I'll say I learned my lesson. I'll be a better man. I'm packing up my things and I'm wiping down the walls. I'm rinsing off my clothes and I'm walking through the halls. I did it all for her, so I felt nothing at all. I don't know what she'll say, so I'll ask her when she calls. Would you love me more if I killed someone for you? Would you hold my hand, the same ones that I used when I killed someone for you? Would you turn me in when they say I'm on the loose? Would you hide me when my face is on the news? 'Cause I killed someone for you. I hear the sirens coming, I see the flashing lights. I'm driving through the suburbs, I'm wearing my disguise. I show up at her doorstep to look her in the eyes. I tell her that it's me, but she doesn't recognize. Can't you see I'm running? Said I need a place to hide. I gotta ask you something, could you please let me inside? I just need to explain, no I wouldn't tell you lies. I know you'll understand if you let me stay the night. Would you love me more if I killed someone for you? Would you hold my hand, the same ones that I used when I killed someone for you? Would you turn me in when they say I'm on the loose? Would you hide me when my face is on the news? 'Cause I killed someone for you.
Hang on, well, I need to go faster.
You have to understand that the one I killed is me. Changing what I was for what you wanted me to be. I followed your direction, did everything you asked. I hope it makes you happy, 'cause just no turning back. Would you love me more if I killed someone for you? Would you hold my hands, the same ones that I used when I killed someone for you? Would you turn me in when they say I'm on the loose? Would you hide me when my face is on the news? 'Cause I killed someone for you. Yeah.
As much as I like the fact that stuff ends unresolved, I feel like whenever I'm playing, it just has to get resolved. Because like it ends on an E, which technically it can, and it does. But I prefer if I'm playing just to resolve to the A minor. It's simple, it works. I get nervous with hand deliveries. I mean, I could just tell them, hey, drop it off at the front desk, and I'll text the person that it's for that it's there. Like, I could do that. Anyway, he got surgery, the wounds got infected, and oh boy, does it get good here. So, the person does another surgery, but instead of actual medicine, it's poison, and the follower knew that. Interesting. So he got surgery, and the wounds got infected. So he had to get another surgery, and was used with poison instead of medicine. Interesting. Very interesting. This sounds planned. This sounds like an attempted murder. Okay. What do I want to play? Let's go ahead and play, I just saw, where was it? We'll do Secrets by One Republic. That's one I really like. Should already be on the right capo.
I need another story, something to get off my chest. My life gets kinda boring, need something that I can confess. Till all my sleeves are stained red from all the truth that I've said. In my head honestly, I swear that you saw me waking up. I've been on the brink, so tell me what you want to hear. Something that don't like those ears, sick of all the insincere. So I'm gonna give all my secrets away this time. Don't need another perfect lie, don't care if critics ever jump in line. I'm gonna give all my secrets away. My God, amazing how we got this far. It's like we're chasing all those stars, driving shiny big black cars. And every day you see the news, all the problems that we can solve. And when the situation rises, just write it to an album, send it straight to gold. But I don't really like my flow, no, so tell me what you want to hear. Something that don't like those ears, sick of all the insincere. So I'm gonna give all my secrets away this time. Don't need another perfect lie, don't care if critics ever jump in line. I'm gonna give all my secrets away. Got no reason, got no shame, got no family I can blame. Just don't let me disappear. I'ma tell you everything, so tell me what you want to hear. Something that don't like those ears, sick of all the insincere. So I'm gonna give all my secrets away this time. Don't need another perfect lie, don't care if critics ever jump in line. I'm gonna give all my secrets away this time. Don't need another perfect lie, don't care if critics ever jump in line. I'm gonna give all my secrets away. Listen to me now, I'll tell you everything. I'm gonna give all my secrets away. Come closer, dear, I'll tell you everything. All my secrets away.
Woohoo! A little bit of ad-libbing at the end. I do like ad-libbing on that song. It's like, the ending is like perfect for that. So you never know. I'm just making sure that I got everything I want to out of the way. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Mellow. No. Okay. Hey. I thought I hit something by accident. I hope I didn't hit something by accident. The little woohoo. Keep singing music, man. If you know, you know. I'll keep singing. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. You know what? That just reminded me. Holy crap, that just reminded me. Where the hell is it? Don't know why that happened. Where is it? Okay, I found it. Hang on, let me find it. So, in 2021, I was gifted a little gift basket of stuff because I was graduating, and the senior moms were like, hey, let's do this for the kids since they're graduating during COVID and they're not going to be able to get a graduation. So I got, they asked me for a form of like what I liked, and I was like, yeah, I like chocolate and I like music, or I like candy. Or they're like, are there any snacks that you like? Is there any like particular hobbies that you like? I'm like, I'm a fan of candy and like chips and stuff like that. And I also like music. So I submitted that. I completely forgot about it because that was done in like 2020. My ears just got destroyed. I am so sorry. I am so sorry for that. But so I completely forgot about that. That was done in like October, November of 2020. And then roll around to April, May, I get a knock on the door and I'm told to answer it. I'm like, okay, interesting. A mom showed up with a gift basket of stuff. That is where I got this cup right here. It's a thermal cup that says Good Vibes on it. And I have one upstairs that's blue and it has spots on it. So that's where I got these. It was a nice gift. The one that I still use to this day. And I got like Hershey chocolate, like Lay's, and on the very top, I got a freaking harmonica. Now I have never used this harmonica. I have like for like shit posting, but now I have a harmonica. And I'm like, I'll make use of this somehow. And I never did. And so now I just have a harmonica. So I have this now. I believe it's tuned to the KSC. Although, one of the projects that I've been in talks with recently asked if I could do a 15 and 20 second harmonica whistle loop. And I'm like, interesting that you mentioned that, because I was just thinking about this little fucker. The gifts are so awesome sauce. They are. It was actually so, like, interesting. And now I'm, like, and this is not, like, a cheap harmonica either. This looks like a pretty decent harmonica. I just never use it. I don't have a lot of music that requires a harmonica. Which is so funny, considering me, of all people, I do quirky stuff with instruments. Let's see, is there anything else I want to play? Oh, there's a ton of stuff that I want to play, and just like, what am I feeling right now? I have my Immortal here, because I really like the cover that Dayseeker did. I want to know if these are the chords. I think it's down one. Nope. What would it be? It's definitely not up one. I'm so tired of being here. In here. Suppressed by all my childish fears. Anyways, I sent the lore a bit ago. I thought I read through it. Did I read through it? Yeah, I read through it. The guy needed surgery, but the wounds got infected after the surgery. So he went in for another surgery, and someone poisoned him, or at least swapped out the medicine for poison, from what I'm getting at. Which is an interesting conundrum to be in. How do you find yourself in that situation? It sounds like he was sabotaged from the start, in all honesty, with the fact that he's already, like, on the table to begin with. I'm so tired of being here, suppressed by all my childish fears. If you have to leave, I wish that you would just leave. Your presence still lingers here, and it won't leave me alone. But these wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you'd scream, I'd fight away all of your fears. And I held your hand through all of these years. You still have all of me. There's another one you didn't read though. Oh, okay, hang on. I'll go back and read that in a second. After we're done with the song.
You used to captivate me by your resonating light. Now I'm bound by the life you left behind. Your face, it haunts my once pleasant dreams. Your voice, it chased away all the sanity in me. These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you'd scream, I'd find away all of your fears. And I held your hand through all of these years, and you still have all of me. I've tried so hard to tell myself that you're gone, but though you're still with me, I've been alone all along. You cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you'd scream, I'd find away all of your fears. And I held your hand through all of these years. You still have all of me.
Okay. One thing I realized is that my voice is not cut out for this song. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Okay, I need to find this lore. What did I miss? Hang on, I'm gonna open this up on YouTube just so I can properly see it. Okay, I'm gonna read this from the beginning just so I make sure that I have everything, just so I have everything on board. Okay, so he went to, how do I spell this? The Lotus Lens Factory. In Dumb Angel, it's described as a shut-down factory once known for for producing high-quality furniture. Wait, that's weird. I'm not seeing it on YouTube, but I see it on my multi-chat feed. What the heck happened there? Message visible a second. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so now I can see it. Anyway, there he got surgery. Oh, so he got surgery in the factory. Interesting. So Forensic's body got snatched. Am I in the, I'm fighting with my bed. It's too hot. Can you open a window, Mel, or like put on a fan? That's what I'd recommend. I don't know if I don't know if that's possible, but I would recommend that because then it should cool down a bit. What's the temperature right now? It's 57. Okay, so it's on the cooler side, but it's not like the worst that's been. Fan broke, window open, wearing a tank and basketball shorts. Okay, so as long as like you're like as comfortable as you can be. Ooh, we'll play this one. I actually really like this one. I gotta remember the chords though. What's a D7 actually? That's a D7. I'm not liking that. I like the D. D sounds a lot better. Once I get my own room, I'll give myself the luxury of being comfortable. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend. Okay. Okay, so this song is one of my favorites off of the Clancy album by 21 Pilots. This one is called The Craving, Jenna's edition. And it's a song that the lead singer, Tyler Joseph, wrote for his wife. I can resend the lore if you can't find it. Yes, please send the lore, because for some reason it's not popping up. I don't know where I missed it. I've lived my entire life without having my own room. I just might crash out. Crashing out once you get your own room is like... It's like once you get your own room, you can't really go back. It just doesn't work. Okay, let's see if I know how to play this.
Seems like getting my own way. The more I think, the less I say. I hope I communicate the craving. Now I see intentions don't mean much. Say enough, did I let her know if I found my body in chains? I lay down and wait in hope she looks for me. In hope she looks for me. She just wants to catch a wave, ride it out to the end of the days. I hope that I can satiate the craving. Now I see the gesture don't mean much. Say enough, did I let her know if I found my body in chains? I lay down and wait in hope she looks for me. In hope she looks for me. The craving. Say enough, did I let her know if I found my body in chains? I lay down and wait.
Hang on.
I lay down and wait. It's the fear of the unknown that cripples every step we take.
I'm not hitting that right.
Cripples every step we take, and I just hate to put this on her, but I swear that I will give more than I take away. The craving. Now I see intentions don't mean much.
I do love that song. That song is really pretty. Oh, thank you for the hug, Mello. Okay, so the follower used poison because Forensic killed the follower's girlfriend. Okay. And then, yes, the follower was a surgeon, so using that guy to save you for insecurity. Does sound like a pretty idiotic move if you knew he was a follower. and you still like decided to go with that. That ain't. That sounds like a skill issue, buddy. I don't know what to say about that. Let me quickly check my notes really quickly and make sure I'm not missing anything. Because we've been live for a while, and I just want to make sure that. If I found my body in chains, I'd lay down and wait in hope she looks for me. In all honesty, I feel like getting a uke. I feel like getting a ukulele just to play like 21 Pilot songs, because a song like this should be played on the uke. It is beautiful. Did Ash just fall asleep for a moment? I mean, hey, if you're able to fall asleep, Mello, that's really good. That is really good that you're able to fall asleep. So I'm making sure that everything is okay. Making sure that everything is going the way it should be. I woke up because my sister opened the door. Oh man. Would have been perfect if you could have gone to sleep right now. It's what, 11, 12? Yeah. It's not late into the night. How long do we plan on streaming? That's a good question. I don't know. I do like to I'm just looking through songs right now. What do I want to play? An ad break is starting soon. Okay, we could start a new song after the ad break. For now, I'm going to just chill out here. We're almost at 3 hours. It's pretty impressive. When did I start? I started before 9, right? I hope I started before 9. Yeah, I started before 9, because it's, what, 15 minutes until we reach 3 hours? Yeah. I do want to make the music streams longer. So I'm thinking what we might do is getting to spend time with Mr. Music Man. Aw, Mello. You sweetheart. I'm thinking what we'll do for like future music streams is we will do like a singing segment. That way, like, it's a win-win. I get to practice my guitar, I get to sing, and even if we're still working on like soundtrack stuff, we can still do that. I'm hoping next week. Start around 8:30, I believe. Okay. That makes sense. The time's like lining up. It's like right before 8:30. I'm hoping that next week we'll be able to do concept art stream, which means we'll have 1 hour dedicated to doing the soundtrack stuff. And after that, I believe. Right? Hang on, let me think. Yeah, okay, so then after that, I want to just like play around with stuff. Either work on the track, like get it built up, and then do guitar stuff. Or I want to just go straight into guitar after that. I haven't really decided how that's going to work yet, but I would like to do concept art on Monday. Which, it's not even next... I would say it's a week away, but it's not. It's like 5 days away. So. And on the bright side, I get that day off. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing that day, but I get it off. Because it's the holiday. Tomlin's back. Welcome back, everyone. Worth it? I'd say so. Making the streams longer right now is sort of what I'm after. I think right now I need to be live for longer, and I need to be doing more stuff. Specifically with the music side stuff, because I feel like it's a untapped category for me. And I feel like I can corner the market a bit. I honestly, 90% of the times I check, I'm the only one who's live composing music. Everyone else in the music category is just performing. Ads ended. I got ads right now. No way. Oh, that's so weird. Wait, hang on. The bot was off. I don't know why the bot is like desynced, but it says there's still 42 seconds left in ads. That's fine. I can look around. I can see what I got. I haven't heard the song in forever, but I want to see if I can play it. Call Shitana Subaru? It's really hitting you with the Subaru, isn't it? It's like just geared towards you. Da, 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 da. What's the key for this? It's 4th fret? Okay. I haven't played this song in years. I think I've only played it like once, and it was for someone. Hey, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to see how this goes. I have not played this song in who knows how since 2020, end of 2020. So it's been 5 years since I've picked up this song. It's called Dive by Ed Sheeran. No particular reason why I haven't played it. It's just, I've glazed over it.
Maybe I came on too strong. Maybe I waited too long.
Actually, I'm actually going to go ahead and back out of that because I do not know how the verses go. I would need to like listen to it, and do I want to do that? Not really. I don't want to listen to the song right now. We'll go ahead and play some Green Day, actually. I've made up my mind. It's Green Day. Green Day time. Yeah. The song's called Still Breathin' by Green Day.
Like a child looking off on the horizon. I'm like an ambulance that's turning on the sirens. Oh, I'm still alive. I'm like a soldier coming home for the first time. I dodged a bullet and I walked across a landmine. Oh, I'm still alive. Am I bleeding? Am I bleeding from the storm? Just shine a light into the wreckage so far away, away. 'Cause I'm still breathing. 'Cause I'm still breathing on my own. My head's above the rain and roses, making my way away. 'Cause I'm still breathing. 'Cause I'm still breathing on my own. My head's above the rain and roses, making my way away, away to you.
Let's go down.
I'm like a junkie tying off for the last time. I'm like a loser that's betting on his last dime. Oh, I'm still alive. I'm like a son that was raised without a father. I'm like a mother barely keeping it together. Oh, I'm still alive. Am I bleeding? Am I bleeding from the storm? Just shine a light into the wreckage so far away, away. 'Cause I'm still breathing. 'Cause I'm still breathing on my own. My head's above the rain and roses, making my way away. 'Cause I'm still breathing. 'Cause I'm still breathing on my own. My head's above the rain and roses, making my way away, away. As I walked out on the ledge, are you scared to death to live? I've been running all my life just to find a home that's for the restless, and the truth that's in the message, making my way away, away. 'cause I'm still breathing, 'cause I'm still breathing on my own. My head's above the rain, and roses are making my way away, 'cause I'm still breathing, 'cause I'm still breathing on my own. My head's above the rain and roses making my way away, 'cause I'm still breathing, 'cause I'm still breathing on my own. My head's above the rain and roses making my way away, 'cause I'm still breathing, 'cause I'm still breathing on my own. My head's above the rain and roses making my way away, my way to you.
That's a fun song, but it does take a heavy toll on my voice. I feel like right now we're just what am I feeling? Let's do one more song to end out the night, just because. I mean, I would like to. What's it called? Do more, but I think my voice is getting pretty stretched thin, and I just can't. I can't do it anymore. Is there anything that's striking my interest? Let's go to the bottom. Let's see if there's anything on the bottom that's like piquing my interest. Anything that's like in my range or something that I can do pretty well. Also vocals though, they're getting pretty worn down. I don't think they're that awesome anymore. Like just listening to myself talk right now, it sounds very worn down. There's one song that I'm kind of in the mood to play, but I swore I would never play that song again. It's not on my playlist, so I actively need to look it up. I'm looking through the list right now. Is there anything that's like striking my attention? Ooh. We could do Boulevard of Broken Dreams, technically. We already did Borger Kicking earlier. I don't feel like doing Louis Capaldi, Someone You Loved. That would take a lot of skill, and I have pretty much depleted all my skill for the night. Ooh, hang on. This one might be interesting. And make sure that I know this one. Yeah, okay, we're going to do this song. This song, this will be the last one that we do. It's called Stay. It's by Vinyl Theater.
I made a deal with the devil to feel alive again. You may lose my soul, at least I didn't know the consequence. And I can never run from the things that I have done. I'm wrong to even try. And I can never run from the things that I have done. I'm wrong to even try. There's this electric feeling I take home when I leave for the night. I'm not so alone in this electric feeling I can't own when I leave for the night. Stay, 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 nothing so haunt me. Stay, 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 I feel my heartbeat shake, shake, shake. Nothing so haunt me. Stay, stay, stay. I made a pact with the man dressed in black. He told me with a smile, you may lose your soul, at least you didn't know the consequence. There's this electric feeling I take home when I leave for the night. I'm not so alone in this electric feeling I can't own when I leave for the night.
Hang on, hang on, hang on.
Stay, 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 that this will haunt me. Stay, 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 I feel my heartbeat shake, shake, shake. This will haunt me. Stay, 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 stay. underground coming for me now. I can feel it, but I won't take that road. Underground coming for me now. I can feel it, but I won't take that. Feel it, underground coming for me now. I can feel it, but I won't take that road. But I won't take that road. But I won't take that road. No, I won't take. Stay. That this will haunt me. Stay. I feel my heartbeat shake. This will haunt me. Stay. That this will haunt me. Stay. Feel my heartbeat shake. That this will haunt me. Stay.
Woohoo! The bridge was a little iffy. Bridge was a little iffy, but that's all right. That's okay. Also, something I want to point out is everyone is arguing because of the chosen leader, but since their names were from a hat, no, literally one guy, like, can I have my hat back? I mean, why are they upset? It's their, they chose out of a hat. It was a raffle system. Seems pretty fair and equal to me. Okay, actually, I've changed my mind. I really want to play more songs. For some reason, I really want to play more songs. It's bothering me. But I won't take that road. It's like I got a second wind or something. I'll go ahead and I'll play a nice quiet one, just to sort of let my voice rest for at least one song. The song is called, that's the completely wrong song. I did not pull that up. The song's called Anymore. It's by Frank Turner. I've played it a few times, and it's one that I really like. Just because it's soft, it works. You know how it be. Okay. Hang on. Let's get that capo fixed. Read the message above it. There's a message above it. What? There is no message above that, cutie. Unless it's on YouTube and it's not showing. Yeah. Okay. So the follower used poison because Forensic killed the follower's girlfriend. Oh, what? Hang on. Wait. Okay. So the follower used poison because Forensic killed the follower's girlfriend. Yes, the follower was the surgeon. So you're using that guy to save you, Forensic, you idiot. Yeah. Okay. I read that. I think there might be a message missing there. So go ahead and send that back in. For some reason, it's not showing up. Don't know why.
The single saddest thing I'd ever heard you say was on the day you told me that I had to go away. You said, darling baby, please, if you really mean to leave, can't I just hold you a little while longer? And the single hardest thing I'd ever had to do was take those arms from around me and walk away from you. And I know I shouldn't have kissed you as I left. Darling, I should have been stronger. Not with a bang, with a whimper. It wasn't hard, but kinda simple. 3 short steps from your bed to your door. Darling, I can't look you in the eyes now and tell you if I'm sure if I love you anymore. You've given me your best, you've given me these years, love and understanding of telephone calls and tears. And the little things you do used to make me love you, just cramps my heart a little and let it slip. the story end, the picture perfect start, the romance and the running down of disconnected hearts. Two people sad and free, you know they used to be more than just a pair of sinking ships. Not with a bang, but with a whimper. It wasn't hard, kinda simple. 3 short steps from your bed to your door. Darling, I can't look you in the eyes now to tell you if I'm sure if I love you anymore.
Welcome on in, man. What on earth is that name? That caught me off guard. Oh, hang on. For some reason, the alert box is not active on this. Let me quickly change that very quickly. Browser source, browser source, browser source. Alert box. Put that on. There we go. I got it working. Thank you for the follow, man boo. How did you come up with that name? What was the alert to a name like that? Out of curiosity. Okay, let's finish the song. Sorry, that's caught me so off guard.
Not with a bang, but with a whimper. It wasn't hard, it's kinda simple. 3 short steps from your bed to your door. Darling, I can't look you in the eyes now and tell you if I'm sure if I love you anymore. Not with a bang, but with a whimper. It wasn't hard, but kinda simple. 3 short steps from your bed to your door. Darling, I can't look you in the eyes now and tell you if I'm sure if I love you anymore. Tell you if I'm sure if I love you anymore.
I have man boobs. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough that it's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, what else? Is there anything good here that I want to play? Anything else that I want to play before we head off? I keep procrastinating for some reason. Like I feel like I should go to bed, and I feel like I should probably be getting ready for work and the projects I have to. I'll work on that on the weekend. It's fine. It's fine. My weekend's pretty free. What's a good? What is a good song? Like I'm looking through the list right now. I'm trying to see like what I would want to play. We could play some Haid. I wouldn't be mad playing Haid. Believe this is Capo Zero. Yeah, Capo Zero. I sent it again. Okay. So, forensic hacking dies. Deserved lol. No Quincy. And 4 followers decide on a new leader. Idiots. So they kill forensic, basically. This is planned. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. And for some reason, after they kill forensic, they want to go ahead and do a new leader. So forensic was the leader? Am I reading that right? And they need to do a hat draw to decide who's going to lead. Very interesting. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's play Closure by Haid. This is also a really nice one because it's soft, and I really like playing soft songs for some reason. Like as much as I like my pop and my rock, my alt rock, it's the soft songs are also really nice.
Did we both fall in love before we were ready, or did we both give up before we were steady? I don't know, all I know is that now I'm alone. Were we both too scared, or were we well prepared for the future and all the mistakes that it bears? I don't know, all I know is that now I'm alone. questions in my head, answers I won't get, thoughts I never said that I kinda wish I did. I guess sometimes you find the one, but the timing's off, the place is wrong. Maybe we would be closer if we were a couple years older. I guess sometimes you fall in love, then one day feels like you wake up and everything's over without any closure. Did we both think that this was the best that we found, or were we too afraid to have no one around? I don't know, all I know is that now I'm alone. Did we hope on a star a bit too far? Was the distance between two grateful hearts? I don't know, all I know is that now I'm alone. Yeah, these are questions in my head, answers I won't get, thoughts I never said that I kinda wish I did. I guess sometimes you find the one, but the timing's off, the place is wrong. Maybe we would be closer if we were a couple years older. I guess sometimes you fall in love, then one day feels like you wake up and everything's over without any closure.
Okay. I'm trying to see if yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call that here. I don't have actually hang on, let me read very quickly. Only one killed Forensic because he killed that one follower's girlfriend. Makes sense. He did that because he was the leader. Also, the wiki specified someone was eating chicken pot pie. You don't need to specify. Okay. That's so weird. Specifies chicken pot pie. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and end here. We're gonna go raid out to who do I want to raid out to on Twitch. I guess let's go right out to the lovely Strawberry Moon, who's live playing Hytale. Well, looks like attempting to. I don't think I've seen a single bit of Hytale this evening. Okay. So /raid. Strawberry Moon. It was designed to be strange. Okay. I mean, there's a difference between strange and just obscure. That's just an obscure fact. I don't know if that was necessarily needed. But you know. You know. Alright. We'll be live tomorrow night with Baldur's Gate. That'll be very exciting considering I get to play it on a new computer. After that, we'll be live Saturday morning for Soul Crafters. We got a task to get done. A very big task. We've got to, oh, Sorrybot's saying goodbye to everyone. That's cute. Yeah, no, it'll be live Sunday. No, not Sunday. Saturday morning with Soul Crafters. That'll be fun. But exactly. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. And what I'm still getting the pieces of lore through you. I still need to sit down and like actually like figure out the lore myself and like do my deep digging. Anyway, I won't be here till like Tuesday. That's okay. It's not a requirement to be here. It is greatly appreciated, though. So Monday we'll be doing Music Monday. There will be no video this week unless I decide to be crazy and finish up a cover of some sorts. We didn't even start one today. Yeah, I don't have any plans. Okay, it looks like I read it out. Bye everyone. I'll see you guys later.
We do have Wingstop. Hi, Time. Hey there. Hightail's been great. This has been a great, like, 4 hours.